Believe it or not, nowadays we're talking about this concept, which might be like a little bit broad, not gonna lie, and it is actually nonetheless of happiness. Or even better, what is happiness? And according to the dictionary, happiness in the context of mental and emotional states. So meaning, in other words, happiness has been involved with emotional things or a type of mental state. So in other words, those type of things we know for sure, like if it's emotional or like a part of the state, a mental state, therefore it's going to be nonetheless alone. It will last longer. That's what what it really means. Like it will last longer than expected. So that's part of the definition. It's positive. It's positive or pleasant emotions ranging from contentment to intense joy. So, in other words, it has to be something that makes you happy, or even, well, to make it easy to understand. So, something like basically derives your emotions, or something that gets you better at some point because of thinking of that way. Other forms include life satisfaction, well-being, subjective well-being, flourishing, and eudaimonia, which I don't even know what the heck is that, but I think it is. Oh, it is a Greek word, literally translating to the state of condition of good spirit, and which is commonly translated to happiness or good welfare. Anyways, so to make the long story short, happiness has different stages just to go through. We got stage number one, which is nonetheless when you think like happiness, it has to be something materialistic when it's not in reality. So let's be honest and let's face it. I could say monetary value, it doesn't bring you happiness. What brings you is actually more financial, economical situations. That's what I could say the easiest way to say it. But even better to basically just summarize a little bit more, which is basically just how you use your your financial situation pretty well, or even better, how do you manage your situation? That's what it basically means. That part of that happiness when you're talking about economically, when it's not necessarily. So therefore, money doesn't bring you happiness. Also, being with multiple girls, or I could say having a bigamy, which is like having more of two people, getting married to two people or more, it's not also bringing you happiness. And the reason why is that is actually because, believe it or not, being with multiple women or men, depending on the woman, of course, and so forth, it is not healthy. It can bring STDs, it can bring many diseases, many financial situations and problems, and so forth. So therefore, what I try to encourage you to say is actually that we need to, believe it or not, to understand what really makes us happiness, or what basically bring us happiness. And the best answer is actually whatever our heart dictates. That's what everyone thinks about. But the best answer is actually whatever makes us feel better. But I don't think having money is part of your happiness when it's not. Also, bringing multiple people, it is not part of the happiness. Helping other people might be the case, and that's fine with it, because you're not harming anyone by the time you're doing something for them instead. And that's also, it brings you like a peace of mind as well. So therefore, we need to think first of all what things makes us happy, but also what things also really depends and help us out to basically go through the situations and do things better. Also, happiness is actually part of setting goals, setting achievements, which is great. Don't get me wrong with that either. That's even what I said, like basically bringing also part of the goals and things like that and so forth. So we're gonna need also like achieve new goals, new things in order to make it happen. So with that said, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you the next time.